Good everyone, my name is Tokoko, and in today's class, we want to look at a concept in mathematics known as probability. This is one of the branch of mathematics that actually deals with likelihood of events occurring. What did I say? This is the branch of mathematics that deals with likelihood of how events happen. So, what is probability? Simply put, you can say probability simply is defined as the uncertainty of an event occurring, whether an event is going to occur or the event is not going to occur. That is what probability deals with. Of course, probability can also be known as uncertainty. What did I say? Probability can also be known as uncertainty. Some say probability can be known as chance. All right. So, what are the concepts that you need to know under probability? I have so many concepts on the board, and I'll be taking them one by one. I'll be explaining all these concepts one by one. Number one, concepts under probability. We have what we call possible or likely outcome, or okay, possible or likely events. What are possible or likely events? These are events that may likely what happen. Event that may what likely happen. They are called possible or likely events. Number two, we have what we call equally likely events. What are equally likely events? These are events that have equal chances of occurring. Events that have equal chances of occurring. For example, when you toss a pair of coin, a coin has two faces, head and tail. So the chance of head appearing is one out of two. The chance of tail occurring is also what? One out of two. So this means that both of them have what? Equal chance of occurring. Such events are called equally likely events. Next one, we have certain or sure events. In life, there are some events that, irrespective of the circumstances around them, those events are surely going to what? Come to pass. Those events are called sure events. For example, my parents gave birth to me. One day I am going to die. So the chance that I will die is very sure that it's going to happen. And the chance that you too will die is very sure that it will happen. So such events are known as what? Sure events. Then we now move on to impossible events. As we have sure events, we also have impossible events. This impossible event means that irrespective of the circumstances around them, they can never occur. They can what? Never occur. So such events are called impossible events. For example, if you have a cow and the cow is pregnant, now on the day of delivery, we now heard that the cow delivered a goat. You will see that it's not possible. So these events are called impossible events. These are the basic concepts of what? Probability. Then we move on to next event. We have independent events. Now, in independent events, the word independent means that one does not depend on the other one. So if we have two events, A and B, now, the probability that event of A happening, if it does not affect the probability that B is going to happen, such events are what? Independent events. They are what? Independent events. For example, I said that if you have a die and you roll a die and you take a coin and also roll a coin, no, don't forget that coin and die are two separate events. The probability that coin is going to show head or tail cannot affect the probability that a die will show 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So the probability of one occurring does not affect the probability of the other one occurring. Such events are called independent events. And the last one is called the mutually what? Exclusive events. For the mutually exclusive events, now when you have two events, A and B, and the two events cannot occur simultaneously at the same time. For example, I want to write an exam. Now, if I fail the exam, it means that I can never pass the exam, right? But mutually exclusive is saying that you cannot fail exam and pass at the same time. It's not possible. Once you pass, that means you did not fail. Or once you fail, that means you did not pass. These are what we call mutually exclusive. So you must understand independent events and mutually exclusive events. Independent event means that as A is occurring, it does not affect B. But mutually exclusive event is saying that if A occur, B can never occur at that time. And if B occur, A can never occur at that time. So this is the summary of the basic probability concept. In my next video, we'll now be looking at calculation aspects under probability. Thank you. Do it to share videos and follow my page.